Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make something a little bit different. It's a diamond ore block being smashed by a diamond pickaxe. I thought that you guys might appreciate this. I think it's a pretty cool looking statue. By the way, just in case you have any more building related needs, I would highly recommend checking out the card system, because in there, if you like this particular build, I'll be leaving links to loads of videos and playlists I think that you guys might really enjoy. I would specifically recommend my Minecraft item tutorials playlist. I think that you guys would really like to check that out. But that's enough talking. If you want to make this particular build, here's what you're going to need. Grab yourself some stone and some block of diamond. Flip over, grab yourself some cyan wool, some light blue wool and some white wool. Flip back over, grab yourself some oak planks, some spruce wood planks, and finally guys, grab yourself some black stained clay. And once you have each one of those materials right there, and once you've figured out where you want to make it, I'll be making it right here. You're going to want to kick off your statue with this sequence of blocks coming directly up from the ground. Do first door, do 15 stone coming directly up from the ground. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then once you have your row of 15 stone, take the top block, the 15th block, and go right of it by 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then do 2 bottom right diagonals. So that's 1 and 2. Then go right of that second bottom right diagonal by 1. Then go down by 1. Do 3 bottom right diagonals, so that's 1 and 2 and 3. Then connect that third bottom right diagonal all the way down to the ground, and then go left and connect it all the way back to where you first started. So you'll eventually want to end up with a shape that should look exactly like this. Once you have this shape, this is what you want to do next. So we now want to come to the very bottom left hand corner of what we've just made, and going right on top of this block right here, you want to do 3 stone. Then on top of that third stone, place a cyan wool. Right of that, do a diamond. Continuing to go right, do a row of 4 stone. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do 2 diamond. On top of this left-hand diamond, do a white wool. And going left of that white wool, do a light blue. On top of the right-hand diamond, do a light blue wool. And going right of that light blue, do 2 cyan, 1 diamond. On top of this right cyan, place an additional diamond, and on top of this left cyan, do a light blue wool. Go up on top of this light blue wool by 2 with the stone. Then go left by 3 with your diamond, 1, 2, 3. Then on top of this middle diamond, do a light blue wool and do a white wool left of it. Then take this third diamond and go left of it by 1 with your light blue. Then go left by 3 with your stone, so that's 1, 2, 3. Then go down by 1 with your cyan. On top of that same stone that you went down from, go up 1, left 1, then do 1 cyan followed by 1 light blue. Then, going up on top of this cyan that we placed, go up by 2 of the stone, then go right by 1 with the white wool, 1 with the light blue, 2 cyan, 1 diamond. On top of this left-hand cyan, place a white wool, and on top of the right, place a light blue. Going right of this diamond, do 2 stone, 1 cyan, 1 diamond. On top of the diamond, do a light blue wool, and on top of the cyan, place a white. Go up on top of that white wool by 2 of your stone, 1, 2, then go left by 1. Then continuing to go left, do 1 diamond, 1 light blue, still going left, 3 stone, 1, 2, 3, then a cyan on top of that third stone. You should end up with something that should look exactly like this. Once you have this, you can then proceed to completely fill the rest of that area in with stone. And this will be the first face of the diamond ore block. The way that we're going to do this is we're then going to move our way around anti-clockwise. So next we'll be doing like the right hand side of this, then we'll do the back, then we'll do the left hand side and then the top, and then we have a couple more things to do as well. So just let you guys know that's how this is being built up, and obviously this is the front. So I probably should have mentioned that from the beginning, but I don't think I would have had to. I'm sure that you guys could have probably figured out that I'd probably start with the front of the statue first of all, since it makes most sense. So you just want to, for the front, end up with something that should look exactly like this, which is nice and simple, isn't it, guys? Now, once you've got that taken care of, this is what you want to do next. So, coming all the way over to the right-hand side of what you've just made, and coming up to this top block on the right-hand side, so you guys can see the most far right top block that we have here, you want to take this block that I have highlighted and going up right diagonal, so over that way where that circus is, we want to do 2 up right diagonals with the stone. That's 1 and 2. We then want to go up 1, right 1, do an up right diagonal, up 1, right 1, up right diagonal, then go right by 9. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then connect that 9th block all the way down to the ground. Then connect all the way back to where you first started. So we have a similar yet inverse shape to what we have on the front. Once you have that taken care of, this is what you want to do next. So come all the way down to the bottom left hand corner of the shape that we've just formed, and on top of this very bottom left hand corner block we want to go up by 2. 1, 2. With the stone, I should point out. On top of the stone, we want to go up by 2 with the stone. Then go right by 1 with your stone. Then 1 with your cyan. 1 with your diamond. Then 4 with your stone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do 2 diamonds, still going right. On top of this left-hand diamond, go up by 1 with the white. Go left 1 with the light blue. On top of the right-hand diamond, go up by 1 with the light blue. Then right by 2 with the cyan, followed by 1 diamond. Then on top of this right hand cyan, do a diamond. On top of the left, do a light blue. On top of that light blue, do 2 stone. Then, going left of that second stone, do 3 diamond going left. That's 1, 2, 3. Followed by 1 light blue. Then, continuing to go left from this light blue, do 3 stone. 1, 2, 3. Underneath that 3rd stone, place a cyan wall. And continuing to go left from this stone, go left by 3 with your stone. That's 1, 2, 3. On top of this 3rd stone, place a light blue, and on top of that 2nd stone, place a cyan. Once you've done that, we now want to return back over to the right here, where we have these 3 diamond and the 1 light blue, and on top of this middle diamond, we want to place a light blue. On top of this most left-hand diamond, this 3rd diamond, we want to place a white wall. On top of this white wall, we want to go up by 2 of the stone, then go right by 1, then continuing to go right to 1 cyan, then 1 diamond. On top of the cyan, we want to do 1 white wall, and on top of the diamond, 1 light blue. Then, from the same stone that we went right from and started placing all different kinds of colours, we want to go left by 1 block of diamond, then 1 with the cyan. On top of the cyan, we want to go up by 1 with the light blue, then go up by 2 with the stone. Then going right, we want to do 1 light blue, 1 block of diamond, then 4 stone, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We then want to go up 1 with the light blue, then go right by 1 with the cyan, to give you something which should look like this. Once you have this, all we have to do to complete this part right here is just completely fill the entire area in with stone, and this will be the right hand side of the block. The final 2 sides of this will be 2 whole sides. You guys might have realised that this side, very similar to the front, and it is very similar. Every single one of the diamond ore blocks are actually identical in terms of detail, except of course the front and the right hand side are smashed, so they'll lack a little bit of detail that the other 2 sides have, but all of the colours are placed in the exact same position. So in theory, once you've done one side, you've really done all of them. It's quite easy, so we want to end up with a side that should look a little bit like this. Once you have that side taken care of, we can now move on to the back side of this thing. So come all the way to the back here. Okay, so now that we're on the back, we want to take this top backhand corner that we have right here, and going right of this very top block, we want to do a row of 15 stone going right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We can then connect that 15th block all the way down to the ground, and then we can just connect it all the way back over to where we first started. So we want to end up with a nice empty square shape like this. Once you have this empty square shape, we can now continue on. So, coming down to the bottom left-hand corner of the square shape, we want to, on top of the second block right here, we want to go up by 2 with the stone, then go right by 1, then continuing to go right, do a cyan, followed by a block of diamond, then going right, do 4 stone, 1, 2, 3, 4, then do 2 diamond. On top of this left-hand diamond, we want to do a white wool, and going left of that white, do a light blue. Going right of that same white wool, we want to do a light blue, followed by 2 cyan, 1 diamond. On top of this right-hand cyan, place another diamond, and on top of this left-hand cyan, we place a light blue wool. Going up on top of that light blue, do 2 stone. Then going left of that stone, we want to do 3 diamond, 1, 2, 3. Then do a light blue wool. We then, on top of this third diamond, want to place a white wool, and on top of the second diamond, we place a light blue. We then, going left of this left-hand light blue that we placed after the diamond, we want to go left by 3 of the stone, that's 1, 2, 3. Underneath that third stone, place a cyan wool. And on top of that same stone that we just went down from, we want to go up 1, left 1, then place a cyan followed by a light blue wool. On top of the light blue wool, we want to go up by 2, then right 1, then do a white wool, a light blue, 2 cyan, 1 diamond. On top of the left hand cyan, we want to place a white wool, and on top of the right hand cyan, a light blue. Going right of this diamond wool that we just placed, diamond wool, that doesn't exist, going right of this diamond block that we just placed, we want to do 2 stone, followed by 1 cyan, then 1 diamond. On top of the diamond, place a light blue wool, and on top of the cyan, place a white. Then, going up on top of the light blue wool, we want to go up by 3 with the stone, that's 1, 2, and 3. Then going right, do a light blue wool, followed by a cyan. Then, taking out your stone again, and going up from this white wool, this time we want to go up by 2. Then go left 1, then 1 diamond, 1 light blue, 3 stone, then go up by 1 with the cyan wool, to give you something which should look like this. This is the back of your diamond ore block. All we have to do to complete this face of the diamond ore block is just completely fill it in with stone. Same thing that we've had to do 2 times already. Now, once you've got this side complete, we just have the right hand side or the left hand side. I was thinking right hand side because we're on the back, so it's like right to us, but the very left hand side of the block, we have to fill that in, plus we'll also have to do the top, plus the bit of the block that's smashed, then the pickaxe, then the blocks are on the floor. Actually, it sounds like quite a bit is left, doesn't it? But once the actual diamond ore block is made, everything else is quite simple. So the next stage of this, the left hand side of the block, identical to this side. So it is going to be very easy, although every single one of them are pretty much similar anyway. So you want to end up with something that should look like this on the back. Once you have that taken care of, we can now move on to the 4th side, the right hand side, or left hand side. I keep getting them confused, it's all perspective. So once you're on this side of your diamond block, start off by connecting the bottom and the tops of the block together. So essentially what you're doing is connecting the front and the back of the block together, and you just want to do that with your regular stones. So we just want to form a nice big square shape like this. Once you have your square shape, you then, starting from the very bottom left hand corner of this square shape, we want to, on top of this block, do 2 stone bricks, or 2 stone, then go right by 1 the stone, then 1 the cyan, 1 diamond, then continuing to go right, do 4 stone, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, then still going right, do 2 diamond. On top of the left hand diamond, we want to do 1 white wool, and then go left of it by 1 the light blue. Then going right of that white wool, we want to do 1 light blue, followed by 2 cyan and 1 diamond. On top of this right hand cyan, we want to do a diamond, and on top of the left, we want to do a light blue. On top of the light blue, go up by 2 with the stone, then go left of that stone by 3 with the diamond, that's 1, 2, 3. Then go left by 1 with your light blue. On top of this third diamond that we just placed, do a white wool, and on top of the second, do a light blue. Then, coming back over to this left-hand white wool, we want to go left by 3 with the stone. Then down by 1 with the cyan wool. Go up on top of that third stone by 1 with the stone. Then left by 1. Then do 1 cyan, followed by 1 light blue. On top of the light blue, go up by 2 of your stone. Then right 1. Then go right by 1 with the white wool. 1 light blue. Then 2 cyan. Then 1 diamond. On top of the left-hand cyan wool block, do 1 white wool, and on top of the right one, do a light blue. Then going right of this right-hand diamond, we want to do 2 stone, followed by 1 cyan, 1 diamond. Go up on top of the right-hand diamond by 1 with your light blue wool, then go up by 3 with the stone, that's 1, 2, 3. Then go right by 1 with the light blue, and then 1 with the cyan. Then, coming back to this cyan wool that we have left of this light blue, we want to go up on top of this by 1 with the white, then go up by 2 with the stone, left 1, then continuing to go left, do 1 block of diamond, then 1 light blue, do 3 stone, then do a cyan wool on top of that third stone to give you something which should look like this. Once you have that taken care of, all we have to do to completely finish this fourth side of the diamond ore block is just completely fill this in with stone. Then we'll have the top to do. Then, as you guys might remember me telling you, we'll then have like the bit that the diamond pickaxe bit like smashes, like in the corner. Then we've got to do the diamond pickaxe, and then the blocks that we have on the floor, and then we'll be done. So things are going to get a little bit faster once we've actually filled in the top. I think I think that the second part of this, like once the block is actually made, is going to be the easier part. So I think that we'll all be good once we have the top of this thing filled in. Everything will accelerate a little quicker. So that is the fourth and left hand side of your diamond ore block. Now once you have that taken care of, guys, this is what you want to do next. So come all the way up to the front top portion of your diamond ore block. You want to do this. So you can see here where we have like the very top right hand front of the front of the diamond ore block, this one right here, before it starts like going down diagonally. Well, we want to take this block and we want to extend it towards the center by 1 with an upright diagonal. So like, I guess like looking this way towards the front, you want to do a bottom left diagonal from this block. Then you want to do another bottom left diagonal. Come towards you by 1 block. Then do a cyan wool. Then go left of that cyan wool by 1 with your cyan. Continue going left by 1 with your diamond. Then do a stone coming towards you from that diamond. Then go left by 1 with that stone. You want to end up with a shape that should look a little bit like this. And I know that this is somewhat difficult to explain, guys, or at least it might be a little bit difficult to understand, so I apologize. Alright guys, so once you have that taken care of, this is what you want to do next. Come all the way to the top back left hand corner of your diamond ore block. You're looking for this block right here, and we're just going to be building this up in the exact same fashion that we did every single other one of the sides. So from this block we want to go right by 3 with the stone, that's 1, 2, 3. We then want to do a cyan wool. Underneath the cyan wool, do a stone. Go right of that stone by 2. Then do a light blue wool block, followed by a diamond. Then go right of that diamond by 3. That's 1, 2, 3. Then go up by 1 with your stone. Then going right, do 1 light blue, followed by a cyan wool. You then want to, underneath these last 2 of your row of 3 stone, you want to do 2 stone underneath these 2 stone. Then coming down from this right hand stone, you want to do a light blue wool followed by a diamond block. And coming down from this left hand stone, we want to do 1 white wool followed by a cyan. Then going left of this cyan, we want to do 2 stone blocks. Then still going left, we want to do 1 diamond, 2 cyan, 1 light blue, 1 white wool. Then, on top of this left-hand cyan, we want to place a white wool, and on top of the right-hand cyan, we want to do a light blue. Once we've done that, we then want to take this first stone, or take each one of these 2 stones that we placed going left here, and do 2 stone underneath them. Then underneath this left-hand stone, we want to do a white wool followed by a diamond, and underneath the right-hand stone, we want to do a light blue wool followed by a diamond. Go right of that diamond by 1, but then go left of this most left-hand diamond by 1 with the light blue wool, then 3 with the stone, that's 1, 2, 3. We then want to go up by 1, then left 1, we then want to go left 1 with the cyan wool, then 1 with the light blue. Then, from the very same block that we... No, it'll be easier this way around. You then, once you have that taken care of, want to come all the way over to the right hand side again where we have these 3 diamonds. And going right of this 3rd diamond on the right, we want to do 1 stone, then go down by 1 with the stone, then coming towards you do 1 light blue. Going right of that light blue, do a block of diamond. Going left of this cyan wool here, do a light blue wool. Then still going left, do a white wool, followed by a light blue. Underneath the white wool and the light blue wool blocks that you just placed, the first 2, do a block of diamond. Then going left of this most left-hand light blue wool, do 4 stone, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then above that 4th stone, place a cyan wool. Below that 4th stone, place a stone, then a block of diamond, then left of that a cyan wool, to give you something which should look like this. So once you have that taken care of, what you then want to do is just completely fill the top of this thing in with stone, and then we can move on to the other bits, and this will be your ore block for the most part complete. We obviously do have this little bit of the front left hand corner which is a little bit smashed in. We have to refine that a little bit, we have to add a couple of blocks to it, but once we've done that we can then add our pickaxe and all of the little blocks that we'll have on the floor, kind of like the ones that are chipped away, and then the statue will be complete. But once this part is done, that's definitely the most lengthy part taken care of. Everything else doesn't take too long whatsoever, but we've just about finished filling in this top part, and you want to end up with something that should look a little bit like this, and that is perfect, guys. That is exactly what you want to have. Now, once you have that taken care of, this is what you want to do next. So it's now obviously time for us to fill in this crevice that we have at the very front right hand corner. So the way that we want to do this is we just want to fill it in by adding a layer of stone that kind of just sits 1 block behind what we've just made. So can you guys see how we're filling this in? Can you see how this is getting filled in? I'm not sure whether it's that clear or not, but we kind of just want to follow the same shape that we have, but we just want to have a layer of stone that sits kind of 1 block behind what we've made. Can you guys see how this is being done? I really hope you can, because it is kind of difficult to explain otherwise. I mean, you kind of just want to fill everything in by kind of just adding this. You just want to follow the shape, and you just want to fill it in with the exact same shape of stone, except you kind of just want to fill in the gap 1 row behind what you've actually made, and you should end up with this very rough, very perfect looking area on the front right hand corner of your block. Can you guys see how we arrived at this? Good. Once you've done that, you now want to do this. So you can see where we have this kind of sticky outy stone right here. Knock that out, replace that with diamond. That's the only change that you have to make. You don't have to add anything else anywhere. Once you've done that, you now want to, taking a look at the block from this angle of view, so you're on the right hand side, you want to locate this block right here. There's no easy way to describe it other than right here. You guys should be able to find it looking down. It's up diagonal from the diamond block that we just placed. Well, on top of this block, and again, we're looking over towards the left hand side of it, we want to go up by 1 with the cyan on top of this block, and then from this cyan, we'll do an up left diagonal. Then go up on top of that diagonal by 3, so that's 1, 2, 3. Then continuing to go up, do 2 diamond. Then go left by 1, then up 1, then left 1. Then go left by 4 with the cyan, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do an up left diagonal, followed by an up right diagonal. Go right by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do a bottom right diagonal. Once you have this shape, you now want to return it back down to where we first started, and from this very first cyan wall, we want to do an up right diagonal, and then go up on top of this diagonal by 4 with the cyan, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do an up left diagonal to give you a shape which should look a little bit like this. We then want to take out the block of diamond and we want to fill in the two inside areas of your cyan with block of diamond to give you this shape. It kind of looks like a W or an M, and once we have this shape we then want to come to the inside of this shape and we want to extend it coming over by 2 rows. So what we essentially want to do is we kind of just want to bolster what we've made by adding 2 additional layers of the material coming towards the center of the diamond ore. And this is just going to accomplish a couple of things. It's going to make the pickaxe look nice and 3D, and it's also going to make the statue look a little bit more interesting. It's pretty much just that. The reason that I did this, made the pickaxe 3D, is because it just didn't look right flat, and I figured that the blade of the pickaxe would be a little bit thicker than the actual handle of the pickaxe. So the blade of the pickaxe is 3 blocks wide, but the handle is simply 1. You want to end up with this shape. Once you have this, you now want to come up to the top, middle, center part of the shape that you've made. So you kind of want to look for this exposed center diamond block here. And on top of this block, you want to do an oak wood plank. Going right of it, do a black stained clay. On top of each of those, do a spruce. So you want to end up with this. You can see that the handle of the pickaxe, the bit that sticks out there, thinner than the rest. Once you have that, you now want to come to the underneath part of the pickaxe, and with your spruce wood planks, you first of all want to place a plank here in this position. Kind of difficult to explain where, other than it's right here. You guys can see where it is, so from this position, and then we want to do 8 bottom left diagonals with your spruce wood planks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then do a bottom left diagonal with the black stained clay. Go down by 1, and then right by 1. Take out your oak wood planks and place an oak wood plank underneath each one of those spruce wood planks. Then take out your black stained clay and place a black stained clay underneath each one of those oak wood planks. Then also place a black stained clay going right of that very top oak wood plank to give you this shape. You can now see that the pickaxe is a little bit more 3D, and I think that it looks a little bit better with it being 3D, to tell you guys the truth. I think that that looks a little bit nicer. Am I wrong? I kinda like it. Once you have that taken care of, this is what you want to do next. So we now have to just place the blocks that are scattered about on the floor. So come all the way down to the bottom front right hand corner of your... So once you're at this bottom right hand corner, you want to locate this block that I have highlighted right here. So from this block, with your light blue wool, you want to go right by 3 with your light blue, so that would be 1, 2, 3. Then place a cyan wool. Then, starting from this first light blue wool that we just placed, we want to come down by 1 with the block of diamond. Then with your light blue wool again, we want to come down by 2. Then we want to go right by 5, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We then want to place another block of diamond. We then want to come down by 3 with the light blue, that's 1, 2, 3. Then go left by 3 with the light blue, 1, 2, 3. Then place a stone block. Come down from that stone by 2 with the light blue. Then go right by 2 with the light blue. Then down by 1 with the cyan. Go right of the cyan by 4 with the light blue, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then place a stone above that. You should end up with a shape that should look like this. Knock out every single one of those light blue wall blocks. Those were just placed there to make it a little bit easier to visualize and see what you have to do. You should be left with something that should look a little bit like this. You guys might be able to see why we have those. And if you wanted to, you could even add additional blocks kind of going all the way around your diamond ore block. However, I sometimes like to think that less is more. There you go. that is the diamond ore block, guys. Those are the blocks that are kind of like chipped out that empty space that we have there. Hopefully you guys like this statue. It's very, very cool. I really, really like it. I think it's a really nice concept. Hopefully you've managed to make it. If you've done both of those things, I'd really appreciate it if you could give this video a like, a favourite, a share, anything you'd feel like doing to help me out. I would always vastly appreciate. I made this not because a comment was left down below in the comment section. I made this because I just thought that it'd be a cool idea. But if you do want something to be made, if you do have a cool idea that you think that I really, really would like to make, that you just have an urge to see, comment down below, leave it there. Maybe I'll make it, maybe I won't, who knows, that's the fun. Check out the card system for more videos and playlists that I think that you guys might really enjoy. Again, my Minecraft item tutorials playlist, I think that you guys will really, really like it. If not, my Minecraft mobs playlist, I think that you guys might really like as well. But, like, favorite, share if you wouldn't mind, guys, I'd really appreciate it. Comment down below, what do you want to see next? Check out the card system, and I'll see you guys in the next video.